Idiocy on the internet is like sand in the Sahara Desert. It's everywhere and it's really goddamn annoying. Well, I assume it would be annoying. I've never found myself stranded in the middle of a desert, but I hate sand. It's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Social media platforms are a magnet for dumb people, and it's not uncommon to browse Twitter or YouTube for a few minutes and find yourself listening to or reading the inane ramblings of a fool who is convinced they are smart, when in reality, their intelligence would be dwarfed by a single cell organism. In the gaming sphere, these people are called fanboys. We all know who they are, and very few people like them. Of course, it would be far too difficult for these individuals to introspect and actually look at themselves critically. You know, maybe figure out why people don't like them or why they're always called stupid. Much like Principal Skinner, it isn't that they're out of touch. No, it's everybody else who's wrong. I've seen an increasing number of fanboys on the internet expressing feelings of legitimate ostracism and fallaciously associate that ridicule with the fact that they have a specific gaming preference, as though people don't like them because they play games on the Xbox One and not because they lie all the goddamn time. This is what I like to call the fanboy persecution complex, and I'm here to set the record straight. I don't like fanboys of anything. And I'm not talking about just video games. A fanboy is not merely a fan of something, which is perfectly great in and of itself. Rather, a fanboy is somebody who is relentlessly obsessed with a product to the point that they become hostile, irrational, or pathological in its defense. There is no such thing as a rational fanboy. It's like saying somebody with liver failure is healthy. It's an oxymoron. Nobody needs me to explain why people don't like fanboys. Their behavior is typically abhorrent. Acting like a dick over something that ultimately doesn't matter in the grand scheme of life is not exactly going to win people over. The lies don't help either. Unless you are, in fact, that fucking stupid, which I wouldn't put past some of these people. You guys lie a lot, and you're very bad at it too. When you combine stupidity, willful ignorance, or flat out pathological lying with a shitty attitude, it's not difficult to understand why fanboys are so unanimously disliked. And the way that they act, their attitude is extremely counterproductive towards the thing they're often trying to promote. I will probably never watch Doctor Who because of the skid marks who get mad at people for not knowing what a TARDIS is. No, it's not common knowledge. So surely, you have to understand why it really boggles my mind when these guys attribute the flack they receive to the fact that they prefer to play games on a specific platform. I mean, how daft can you get? Nobody really cares what platform you game on. I certainly don't. Sure, it's something people notice, and some people might prefer it if you play it on a different platform, perhaps for their own benefit or your own, but at the end of the day, no normal person is getting upset over which box you prefer to play video games on. Nobody gives a shit. The detachment from reality really shows when these guys act as though the insults thrown towards them are pervasive across the gaming community. Do you honestly think that the average Xbox gamer or YouTuber is mocked in the same way as you? You think a dude walks into the store, buys an Xbox One, and under his breath, the store employee goes, "Fucking moron." I mean, really? I'm genuinely asking because I'm really struggling to understand what's going on in your minds. So in the case of fanboys, particularly Xbox fanboys who often cite their persecution to stem from their simply preferring to play games on the Xbox One, it's time to pull your heads out of your asses. People don't make fun of you because you own an Xbox One. They make fun of you because you lie and spread misinformation. I use the word fun very loosely in this context because talking to some of these people isn't fun. I'd probably extract more joy from jamming a rusty screwdriver through my own wrist.